I'm so excited for this episode.
I can tell.
It's one of those things that we both enjoy tremendously and we love sharing with our fans and new viewers, but it all has to do with music.
Yeah, you've seen us geek out on movies all the time. Now it's time to geek out on music, dude.
It's going to be an epic episode because we're going to be talking specifically about music in regards to beer. So watch this. We'll see you shortly.
Two guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway. Start yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew. Stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling. There you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
That's dude.
That's dude.
And welcome to Lazy Boys Night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what are we drinking here? Beautiful color. Smells good. This is the, I like this. The Lazy Hazy IPAzy by MacLean's Brewing.
We got a lazy beer, man.
We have a lazy beer.
Have we ever had a lazy beer?
It smells a little breakfasty beer too.
Dude.
Dude, did you get us a lazy breakfast beer?
Are we being sponsored or
Lazy Hazy IPAzy. I like the name of it.
Lazy Hazy IPAzy.
It's fun. All right, I can't wait to try this.
Okay.
Ready?
Cheers, dude. Oh,
It's good. It's not as breakfasty as I thought, but it is good. It is very refreshing.
that is very refreshing. That is a nice lazy hazy.
I could see sitting on the in a lounge chair by the pool or the beach and just pounding these away.
Yeah, this is a good, proper summer beer.
Absolutely.
Sitting on the back porch,
Oh yeah.
enjoying the sun.
Listening to some tunes.
Ain't this some tunes?
Oh yeah.
So, folks, for those of you that are not aware, we actually have two what we call mixtapes on Spotify.
We do.
So we had an episode regarding soundtracks,
Right here.
right? So on Spotify, we created a soundtrack playlist. The first few songs are literally the ones that we talk about in that episode. So if you get a chance at the very end, you'll see there's going to be a quick click, and we're going to bring you right into that episode. I love that episode. I think I even talked about that episode. If you're new to the channel, and something
I believe
that's
we did.
worth- right? So a follow-up to that, we have a beer song mixtape.
It's
So
the second mixtape.
it's a second mixtape under Lazy Boys Night. So if you actually do go on our main page, you'll see that there's options, a drop-down menu. You can go straight to Spotify. It will bring you directly to our mixtapes. So if you're ever in a situation where you don't know what to play, it's a nice Friday night or a Saturday afternoon, and you're enjoying one of these, and it's a beautiful day, what do? Spotify,
Put on
Lazy
one of
Boys
the.
Night. Right?
So just to clarify, the first mixtape is just fun songs.
Yeah.
Fun party songs. The second playlist is specifically beer-related songs. Some are just about beer and they're just fun, but a few of them actually mean a little extra to us. Not necessarily that we had an experience with them, but sometimes the lyrics speak to our lifestyle, things we're going through, our friendship, and things like that. So
it ends up being one of those things where when you're having a couple of beers and you have that atmosphere at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go through a few of the songs,
Our top 6.
our top 6, and we're gonna read off parts of the lyrics, and we're gonna discuss that and
Sadly,
why we chose them.
cannot play the lyrics
Yeah.
here on YouTube because then we
Do
will
try,
be,
and we keep getting.
we get all the red flags that copyright, trademark violations, and stuff like that.
You did your
And
best.
The moment
We
you
put
get
some pressure.
monetized, it gets suppressed.
Yeah,
so
forget it.
we will be printing out the lyrics and reading them off a sheet, but you can listen to them on our playlist.
Yeah.
Now, since we're reading, I need my reading glasses because yes.
So when you go through, there's, like I said, that we're gonna be going through our top 6, which are literally in the first top songs. Once you go beyond the beer songs, then it turns into party songs. So if you have guests over, or like I said, you're chilling in a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, having
Everybody's
beers
around the
with friends,
barbecue having some beers,
turn
put on
the
some
tunes
tunes.
on,
Oh yeah.
right? So that's what it's made for. That's our gift to you. Anywhere you are on this planet, if you get to Spotify and you get the Lazyboys, if you can't find us on Spotify, it's really easy. It's Lazyboys Night Therapy Tainment, right? So just do the Lazyboys Night, or go to
Yes,
our.
we made up that word, but it works. You know what it
It
means.
does. So just go to our YouTube channel where you're watching us right now. Again, that quick link, boom, you're there. Once it's in your favorites, you can always play that playlist. And fun fact,
Fun fact. I love fun facts.
a few weekends ago, I actually went to a get together. So a few friends together, and they were trying. Everybody was debating what music to play. And then somebody at the party, get together, party is like a certain amount of people get together, whatever. So they asked me again, I said, what do you mean, what? You know where it's at. It's Lazyboys Night. So they looked on Spotify, and sure enough, they played the playlist with all the songs from motion pictures that we went through the soundtrack.
Our soundtrack one.
So
yeah.
that whole evening, which is weird, I'm hearing all these songs, and the songs that we talked about on the show,
Oh, yeah.
but it's playing for all these different people, so it was amazing. It was a great time.
We're now music influencers.
Hey, man.
That's right. All right, so let's get on to these actual beer songs.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start the list here with number 6. We're gonna count down.
We're going to count down to the very best.
So this song is called "Wine Beer Whiskey" by Little Big Town. And since we can't play the lyrics, I'll just read.
Here's why it's on our playlist.
Yeah.
That's how let's do it that way. Here's why it's on
Here's
our
why.
playlist.
My friend named Jack, he's got my back. He always seems to know right where I'm at. My friend Jose, he likes to play. He's always up for anything I say. A little bit of red, a lot of bit of Crown. Don't matter what it is, I'm gonna drink it down, down, down. Now, to us, this just speaks of our love of not just beer, but you saw we have the whiskey episode.
With the Crown reference.
With the Crown, that's Crown Royal right there. Jack, obviously, he's talking about Jack Daniels and Jose's Cuervo, the tequila.
And you know how much I love my tequila.
Yeah, so, not that we want to sound like alcoholics.
Not that we want to, but it might end up sounding like
but
that.
the thing is, no, we have an appreciation for quality drinks.
Yep.
And it's not about pounding them back and getting hammered. We're not teenagers. That's not our lifestyle. But it is about appreciating these different drinks and the social ambiance that goes with it. And these lyrics are right about that. That's what it is. This is my buddy here, my buddy that. We have a bit of that. Doesn't matter. I'm going to drink it down. We're having fun here. We're here for a good time is what this is about.
Exactly. And it's one of those things where we often have, we joke about the fact that we're beer snobs. But we're now at I don't want to say an age. We're at a stage. we're in
He doesn't want to be ageist, so it's like we're a stage now.
We're in this chapter in the book of our lives where we're snob everything. So we just, in the sense that we enjoy, regardless of the drink, with the company.
I don't
and
want a
exchange.
cheap whiskey. I want a good whiskey.
Yeah.
I don't want a cheap tequila meant for mixing with shots that you power down when you're a teenager.
Just to be able to enjoy.
I want a nice sipping tequila that I'm going to be like, ooh.
And that's what that song is about, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's just enjoying that moment. And it's like, I'm just going to drink it down. I'm going to have fun with my friends. I'm going to have a great time.
All right.
What do we
That's a
have?
good
Number
song.
5.
Number 5.
Oh,
Dude.
did you even have a look at this?
I
That's awesome. The song is literally called Breakfast Beer.
oh.
Okay, dude, put up our breakfast. Say it together. We're sitting on top of the logo.
Breakfast beer.
Thank you. That's our logo. We actually talk about breakfast beer all the time.
Oh yeah.
And it's the song's by Gord Bamford. Bamford. Bamford, right? So here's why. This is why we chose this song and why Dude put up the playlist. It's a great job. Okay, breakfast beer. It'll kill the hangover. Tip it on back so you don't get sober. Add a little clam and a Caesar on the side. Ain't no rules when you're on a vacation. Best dang time for time well wasted. How often have we said that? Ain't nobody gonna judge me way down here sipping on breakfast beer. That sounds like a perfect freaking day to me.
I know. Sadly, we don't have enough vacation days to do the full thing. But you have, if you've been a fan of the show, you know we are a fan of breakfast beers. And when we first had them, really they're hazy, juicy type IPA.
Yeah.
But when we first had them, we often joked about, ooh, this would be good with breakfast.
Dude, that's literally what we're drinking.
I know.
It's a Lazy Hazy.
But here's the thing. In the last several years, how many times have you actually had a breakfast beer?
What do you mean, beyond our show?
Yeah.
Not very often. It's usually here.
No, but how many times have you actually had beer for breakfast?
Oh, more times than
Exactly. It went from a joke, a discovery, to an actual. Now, obviously,
thing.
this is not something like, I got to work today. I'm going to have a beer for breakfast. No, we're not functioning alcoholics.
No. They're talking about vacation.
But
So
this is vacation time. This is during the holidays. Let me tell
not
you
even
something.
holidays. So even if you get 2 days vacation, unpaid 2 days vacation, which is usually the weekend, that still applies.
Now let me tell you something. When you wake up a little later on Sunday morning and you decide to make yourself not just a quick bowl of cereal breakfast like you do at work, but no. You're going to make yourself nice bacon and eggs and a little hash browns and a little something else on the side there, and you want that nice late gourmet breakfast. I got to tell you, you have a breakfast beer with that, you are smiling. And that's what this song is about to me. This is a thing that you should try, you should do.
Freaking awesome lyrics, man.
All right.
One of the things for me
that
stands out, and a little clam and a Caesar on the side.
Very Canadian, by the way.
That is legitimately, if I wake up and I've had a little bit too much the night before.
Hair of the dog.
It's gonna be a freaking Caesar. That's how I started
So
off.
for American friends who don't know what a Caesar is, you all know what the Bloody Mary is.
Bloody Mary, yeah.
The Bloody Caesar is pretty much the same as the Bloody Mary, but instead of tomato juice, it's clamato juice. And if you don't know what clamato juice is, it's tomato juice mixed with clam juice. And I know you're probably thinking, ew, clam juice. It's actually
really good.
Really damn good.
That might be a real Canadian thing too.
It is totally, the Caesar is the Canadian version of the Bloody Mary.
But it used to, be called a Bloody Caesar.
Yeah.
And now we just
call it a Caesar. We dropped the bloody.
Oh, dude, we had an episode on that last summer.
We did. It was one of the drinks we had. Yeah.
Go check out this episode.
So we mixed a Caesar with beer is what we did. And
that
it
was
fantastic.
Damn good. That was awesome.
If you've never had a Bloody Caesar, just a Bloody Mary, have a Caesar.
Yeah.
Have a Caesar. You will see the clam juice, while it sounds gross, actually brings out so many new, interesting nuances and textures and flavors to the. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
It's absolutely. All right. That being aside, let's get back to beer because these songs are all about beer. Next on our list, I'm a huge fan. I think this is one of my favorite songs on the playlist. It's called Stronger Beer by Tim Hicks.
Oh, yes.
And this is why, and you'll probably notice right away, and actually this ties in with the whole Caesar Bloody Mary conversation here.
Exactly. It's another Canadian thing, folks.
The lyrics say, we say A, you say y'all. Yeah, we both got pro football. I said, we got bigger balls and a longer field. One last down. We say Z, you say Z. Sure, we watch on your TV. You got stronger army down there, but man up here,
We got stronger beer.
this is.
I love that song so much.
This song it's a fun song about the culture clash between Canada and the U.S.
Yeah.
And often the U.S. thinks it's coming up on top. Yeah, you got bigger army, you got guns, you got this, you got all the movie stars. Ours all go to Hollywood. But man, we got stronger beer.
Yep.
We really, really do. I'm not talking about the small craft microbrews that are popping up in the States, because there's some quality ones. But you're talking about your big brands. We got stronger beer. We got better beer.
Yeah.
Proud to be Canadian. And as you know,
we can start drinking it now when we're just 19. And if you go in
that's
Quebec,
one of the lyrics too.
if you go in Quebec, it's 18.
Yeah. But it's
we practice early.
It's a bit of a national pride thing for us. And
Oddly enough,
we love our American friends.
Yeah.
We are proud Canadians, and
Yeah.
this song to me is beer patriotism
Oh, and it's
all
best.
the way. Oh yeah, and it's just a fun party song.
Yeah. Oh man, that song. Every time I hear it playing, it's perfect, just the way it is.
Oh yeah. Oh
What
yeah.
do we got next?
We're up to number 3 on our list.
Oh.
Top of the page there, my friend.
Oh, this? Okay. That's freaking awesome. So, this song is You and Me. You're in there too, but it's because we're on camera.
We're on
Can't
camera.
bring
You're
it.
behind the scenes, dude.
So, I'm just going to read it. Okay, so the song is actually called After All These Beers.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Bowling for Soup, which is one of my favorite alternative bands.
Yeah.
Everything they do, I adore. I love every single one of their songs. And it's one of those bands where they have a lot of beer songs. So it's us.
It's a motif.
It's us.
It's a motif.
Right?
We like it, yeah.
But this is why it was chosen. Look at all we've done after all these beers. It's a wonder we're still standing after all these years. Of not caring what people think, we got each other, we got love. To all the reckless things we've done, it's a miracle we're still here. After all these beers, after all these beers.
Now, I have to fill in a few gaps for those who are not familiar with it. Dude and I have known each other since 1984.
Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, it's good stuff to know.
That's 41 years.
Dude, you're not supposed to say stuff like that. It's been a long time. After all these beers.
After all these beers. We have been through so many adventures.
What did we call it?
Stupid stuff.
All the reckless things we've done.
I could write a book.
It's a miracle we're still here.
I could write a book. The things we've been through. I'm gonna say, yeah, since '84, we've been part of each other's lives to varying degrees, but we have had like stuff you could write books about.
1984, best year ever.
Stuff you could make movies about. I kid you not. The shenanigans, the stupidity. This is what really bonds men, right? Because that's what men do. We do stupid.
We're stupid.
That's what we do. We do stupid.
Stupid shit.
But
then we're told how stupid we are, and then we go, yeah, we are.
But this is how men bond, and of course, when we got to the age where we could, beer became a part of that bonding process. I'm telling you right now, I'm having a flashback. The year.
That's what music does, folks. When you listen to this song, regardless what he's going to be saying right now, but when you do actually go to our playlist on Spotify and you hear this, you're going to go, oh, that's Dude and Dude for sure.
The year is 1990.
Oh.
Dude and the Dude had gone before me. They were in Whistler, British Columbia.
Okay, wait. Pop up the photo.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Dude and the Dude are already in British Columbia. I have an extra semester of schooling to do because of what I'm planning to. Anyways, I fly out to Whistler, to Vancouver, and then you drive up to Whistler from there. But on December 26th, Boxing Day. Get there late at night, but by the time we actually get to Whistler in the staff housing where Dude and the Dude are living, it's late at night, and of course we party. And the next morning, it's expected. It's Whistler, BC. I have not skied the Rockies yet. We want to ski. get up. I've only had maybe 3 hours sleep at most. And after a long flight the day before, I'm tired. Nobody cares. We get up. What's for breakfast? Jelly donuts and a beer. It's 7 a.m. because we want to hit the slopes early. Jelly donuts and a freaking beer. And this is how I start my Whistler adventure. And the next several months,
Welcome.
we've shown you the picture of us jumping the waterfall and all these other things. Yeah. That song to me is so much this 40 plus years of dude stuff. Yeah. Lazyboys stuff
after all these beers,
and just these last 3.5 years doing this show, almost 4 years now.
Yeah.
New, different beers every time. Back then, you just stuck to a brand or two. Now it's exploring new beers.
Dude, if you think about it, fantastic. Not even an observation, a comment. We're going to be hitting the 4-year mark, and every single Thursday, brand new episode, brand new beer.
Oh yeah, not to mention a few bonus episodes. So we're talking about. So you got a minimum.
Oh, we had a number. Okay, if you want to have numbers, go check out this episode, our 300th video episode. It's worth a watch. You'll get to know us even more. But we actually dropped numbers in the amount of beers we actually
it's crazy.
had.
Anyways, yeah, I'm
nostalgic.
I'm thinking about all those beers we've had.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of nostalgic, this other song too. This is it's less about us, but it's just more about this feeling. I think you'll listen to this song and you'll agree. It's called "Drinking Beer with Dad" by Kid Rock.
Oh yeah,
now,
I'm so happy that's on our list.
I will tell you the lyrics dude put here are the latter part of the song, and the reason I'm pointing it out is because I want to make a little comment on that. But the song starts, it's very nostalgic about a guy having flashbacks, bonding, having a beer with his dad, and it's sweet. It's just that, to me, it'd be like if I went to the cabin alone for the weekend. I'm just sitting by the lake, having a beer, sitting there thinking back on life, and remembering all the good times I had drinking a beer with my dad. Now the lyrics put here, dude, and this will actually ring to a lot of people too. It says, this is the last part of the song. It says, nowadays most things have changed. This whole world is heading down the drain. There's no God in schools. Toting guns is the latest fad. A little discipline would sure be nice. A little lesson in wrong and right. Maybe it's time, young man, to have a beer with Dad. Drinking beer with Dad. Out there on the back porch swinging. Drinking beer with Dad.
That's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful. It's a little more dark at the end, but it's a throwback to the nostalgia of a simpler time. And I gotta tell you, do you remember the first beer you had with your dad?
I would love to say yes, but unfortunately I do not. I could probably pinpoint when, but it's actually, oddly enough, my first beer was with one of my uncles that's no longer with us. And he literally did that. I was there on during the summer. I would go down for a visit, usually stay a week or so. And there's all these things that were going on. And at one point he just wanted to relax. And he literally told me that. He says, grab 2 beers, and we went out and we actually sit on the front porch and had that first real beer, and it was an unbelievable moment. It was a great time.
I remember mine. I gotta say it's in 2-part, and you'll be like, what? How do you have a first beer twice? First time, I'm a young kid. We had a cottage at Lac Saint-Pierre. You've been to it. You know that.
They don't know.
They don't know, but anyways. I was very much too young to have a beer, and when you're very much too young, no, I think I was 10.
Okay.
Your taste buds at 10 are not ready for beer.
You're still enjoying Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's a hot summer day. My dad's sitting on the cottage porch, looking out over the lake, and he asked me to go get him a beer, and I'm like, "Can I have one too?" And he looks at me, and at that point, he's trying to teach me a lesson. He's like, yeah, sure. And I remember it was a Molson Export. It's an ale. And
For you beer snobs.
Brought 2 up, gave 1 to him, got mine, took a sip or 2, and at that age, it's like, why would you drink this? My dad smiles, and he grabs it, and he finished both. I mean, he took his time. He's not like...
No.
Now, fast forward to when I was 18. The legal drinking age here in Ontario is 19. But most parents, to be honest, don't really care a little younger. There was a new restaurant.
My house, my rules.
There was a new restaurant that opened, a franchise restaurant that opened just a block from where we live, just down the hill, remember?
Yeah.
And we received in the mail, just because they mass...
adverts to get people out to the restaurant.
Well, we got an invitation to a free pre-opening sampler night for 2 people. Went with my dad, and there was no charge for anything all night. I mean, there were limits to the certain plates and stuff. And the waitress comes, and says, "What would you like to drink?" My dad just looked at me, and I forget what kind of beer it was, because you see movies and TV, 2 beers. Well, what kind? There's so many on tap. But he ordered 2 beers. I think it was I think it was a Rickards. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was
That's
Rickards.
very possible, because at one point
Yeah,
that
Rickards
was
huge back
beer.
then.
Yeah.
And he said, "2 Rickards," and he just kind of looked at me. And the waitress didn't bat an eye, because she figured, well, the obviously adult gentleman is not complaining, so this guy must be just of age. He's just at that point.
Yeah.
So she brought the 2 beers. And my dad and I cheered, and we didn't actually talk about the fact that you got me a beer underage.
Yeah, it was just very casual about it.
Very
it's
casual.
Natural.
And my dad and I, we sampled the food, we had our beer, and we were just enjoying the ambiance. And I will never forget that moment, because at that point, I wasn't a kid to my dad anymore. I was like, "You're a grown up now. We're gonna have a grown up evening." And it was
Drinking beers with Dad.
Drinking beers with Dad.
Yeah.
It was awesome. All right, number 1 on the list, dude.
Number 1. Can we have a drum roll? Can you do that?
Thank you, dude.
You're awesome. Number 1. Beer drinking songs, or songs about beer specifically, our theme songs.
Oh!
Hell yeah, man. Lazyboys night. For those of you not aware that you're just joining us, you're new, or those of you that have been with us for a while, we actually have 2 different theme songs.
We kind of, do you remember back in the 80s, the Cosby Show would mix up their theme song year to year? We're not as quick season by season, but...
we don't have the budget.
We don't have the budget. The current funky soul bass version we have is cool, but before that we had something that felt a little more akin to...
it was a sitcom.
A 90s sitcom show.
So that was the whole vibe.
Yeah.
So you saw the intro.
You know what? Why don't we play it right now?
Okay, so...
Play the intro. Play the full intro.
I want to see the whole video. I want them to see...
Yeah,
so this, folks, what you're going to see right now is our original intro to the show when we first started off. So watch this.
It's just 2 guys talking. There they go again and saying anything. Talking about nothing. Nothing new to say. Talking anyway. So much to review. So let's have a cold brew. A cold brew. Everybody's talking. It's not anything. No one's listening. Talking about nothing. They're all yammering. I can't hear a thing. Nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew.
I still love that song.
I love
Man,
that. To be honest, I love the picture montage too. Especially you on the toilet.
So what we did is we wanted to kick it up a little bit. Fun again. If you saw the intro for this episode, right? So that song, the idea, the concept behind it is if you want, well, you just saw it now. It's very intimate, right? It's our immediate environment, and what we decided to do, there's a little play on the scene where you see us at the very end, where we're sitting and there's the pool with all the cans, and we're throwing beer cans into that pool where we're drinking. Well, in our the newest version that you saw at the beginning of the episode, when you
All
see
those cans are these big bags.
big bags when we're going,
Return the empties at the beer store.
So that's a play on that. It's like all these different things that we were doing. It's just bigger and grandiose.
Let's talk about the lyrics of that. I'm not going to quote all the lyrics, but it basically, if you listen to it, it's about the show. It's just two guys talking.
Yeah.
Talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Let's have one more brew.
Yeah.
You know, it's guys do this, and the reason we started the show, in case you don't know, like I said earlier, we've known each other for over 40 years. And what do guys do? And I'm sure you viewers out there, you do the same with your buddies at one point. You sit and you have a beer and you just talk about stuff. And we just basically set up a camera at one point while we're doing this, and it became the show. Because guys have the strangest conversations about all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Or sometimes they do these stupid dares because they're guys. Yeah. Or sometimes they get something off their chest. That's a dude diatribe. Or sometimes we just talk about, oh my God, have you seen this thing? Oh, what's your favorite this? These are our top lists. These are, have you seen? This is what guys do when they sit and have a beer. And this theme song is exactly what this show is about.
It's Lazy Boys Night Therapy Thursdays. It's, you've heard Thirsty Thursdays. We kicked it up a notch. Yeah. It's Therapy Thursdays.
Because it makes us feel better when we do this.
We just enjoy spending time together.
Unwind, relax.
And do it with you as well.
Blow a little steam, have a little beer.
So, dude.
Yeah.
There's also 2 honorable mentions.
Ooh, honorable mentions. I'll
go
with the first honorable mentions.
The honorable mentions are also on our playlist.
Yes. The first one is called Beer and Sunshine by Darius Rucker. And this is why. Listen to these lyrics. Beers and sunshine, bonfires in summertime, back porch nights in South Carolina. Ain't nothing finer than me and my girls striking up a little lighter. 'Cause everybody's down in a world gone crazy. Don't know how to fix it, but I think maybe turn on the good times, turn off the TV. Yeah, the only BS I need is beers and sunshine.
Amen.
Now, a little throwback here. The first line, beers and sunshine, BNS. Bonfires in summertime, again, BS. Back porch nights in South Carolina, the B and the S. It's just, and turn off that TV, because what's on TV nowadays?
Too much.
I'm personally really tired about hearing about all the political scandals that keep happening on literally a daily basis.
It's like they're purposely poking our bear, like us being the bear. They're purposely
poke
all the time.
Turn it all off.
Yeah.
Go back to the
Disconnect.
basics. Go back to the basics. Beer and sunshine.
Yeah.
And this is what this show is for us too.
It's the only BS we need.
Yeah, beers and
Sitting. The Lazyboys.
Beer and shooting the shit.
Beers and shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
And I think it's just a great philosophy.
It is. It's a way to disconnect, to be zen.
We all need this, and if you don't have enough BS in your life right now,
yeah, you need to add more BS in your life.
Yeah, more beers and sunshine.
The good type of BS.
Last honorable mention, my friend.
Oh, yeah. So, this is freaking awesome. So, this is going to be another fun fact.
Ooh, fun fact.
This song, I literally, for real, play every single Friday.
What's the song? Oh, of course you do.
It's called Is It Friday Yet? Again, by Gord Bamford. Oh, geez, we got 2 of those on for him.
Yeah, Gordy knows.
So, here's why. When you're off the clock, we'll pop a top. Is it Friday yet? Is the weekend here? Is it time for me to kick things off with a nice cold beer? Been working so dang hard that I forget. Is it Friday yet? Hell yeah!
I think this is every working man's theme song.
Yep. It's one of those things where...
Sorry, every working person. Because you know what? Women work hard too.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of
We
women
don't
who
have
love
to
their beers.
apologize for that. They know. They've
You
been
know what?
watching us.
Still,
We're not offended.
you know what?
No, we're not going to go down that road. I don't need that kind of BS.
Anybody who works hard during the week, relates.
Everybody needs that. Is it Friday yet? I call it during the week sometimes. I ask my colleagues, is it Friday yet for real? Because I need to pop a top, man.
Oh yeah.
And oh my God, speaking of that, there's, at one point, I was sending off a message, it was a Friday, and it was quoting this song. Sent off, it's time to pop a top, and somebody actually did get, not quite offended, was thinking that pop a top.
Oh!
It's like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, what do you mean? And it's like this back and forth and go, no. Pop a top
Not
of
what I
beer.
meant,
When
yeah.
you're popping a top off a beer.
See, what
and
would've
I
been
actually
cool-
had to explain it. I'm like,
What would
what?
have been cool is if you'd written that and somebody replied, "Is it Friday yet?" That would have been such a insider thing.
At least they would have
But,
known what the hell I was talking about. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not talking
Well,
about flashing.
It's only Thursday right now, but tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
So I think
You can ask a question, is it Friday yet? No, it's Therapy Thursday. But
That's okay. That's
we're
okay.
almost there, folks.
Friday's tomorrow, and Thursday night is just as important for us and for all our faithful viewers out
So
there.
just remember, tomorrow night,
Subscribe.
It's Friday. Oh, we want to do that? Oh, yeah, we should be doing that. We keep
Subscribe.
forgetting to do that lately.
Like
We're
and share.
showing the
I
show.
know. I know.
Right? Do what he said.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
That's
listen
gonna
to the
help us out.
playlist.
Yeah, listen to the playlist. But yeah, on this weekend, like right after this show, you can go check it out. Like it, have it on your playlist. But I can guarantee you, if it's a nice, beautiful weekend, you throw those tunes on.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna enjoy that time, and it's another way for us to share a little bit of us. And that's why we went through all these lyrics, right? Just so you can get that, and you can, when you listen to the songs and you go, oh my God, dudes were actually, I saw.
get it. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a story behind every song on that playlist. So to you,
See you next Thursday.
see you next time. Cheers.
Wait, hang on. No, hang on. I got this.
What are you doing?
Theme song.
Oh, that's the theme song.
Theme song. I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm.